very best in LGBT talk programming. This is Q Talk America.
Live from Q Talk America headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona, it's Working It Out with Ernesto and Gene. On today's show, we have your hosts. That's right, they're both here at the same time, Ernesto Ortiz and Gene Moore. Our special guest in studio from Detroit, Michigan, Mr. Sydney Smith. I am straight native Evangelista, and I am not the father. Who's working it out?
We're working it out.
Who's working it out?
We're working it out.
I said who's working it out?
Not me. I got laid off.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Gino trabajo?
Gino tiene trabajo.
So that means no job. If you see me on the freeway with a sign saying I'll suck your dick for $1, you better stop.
You better give him $1.
You better
give him $1.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's very good to be back. I missed you guys. I missed you guys a lot last week. But I heard the show and you guys were very funny. And fuck you, Gene, for shitting in a box.
Oh, I forgot how depressed I was.
Not just a box, a cereal box in his bed.
You guys are fake bitches because I just tell the truth. If you've never been in love that you've been so depressed when you break up that you shit in a cereal box.
That has never happened to me. I'm sorry.
Then you've never been in love, and I'm sorry for you.
You shit in a cereal box?
I was sad and depressed. Listen to Tony Braxton, just another sad love song.
Hey, you know what? I don't even want to know what happened since you lost your job now.
Oh, God. I feel bad for Chris.
No, I'm not gonna be. No, I'm not gonna be sad because I hated that motherfucking job. I hated that job. So you know,
it was a breakfast catheter.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
But you know, when you have your heart broken, like you've never had your heart really.
Yes, I have.
Really broken.
And now when we're shitting in boxes.
Where do you come with that idea? How does that even?
Because he's crazy. That's why.
I was eating cereal in bed. I couldn't even move.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I don't even got energy to get up to take a shit. I'm just gonna piss in this cereal box.
You pissed in it too?
And you pissed in it too?
Hold on.
I don't think I even pissed. I just shit. I don't care. My friends, they came and got me. They came and saved me. I'm not sure who it was. There's probably
and you had boxes and boxes of shit piled up
Let's
around.
Let's not get crazy, fucking crazy. It was one turd.
And
like a shut-in.
Yeah, it was a shut-in.
Well, a cereal box can hold shit, but it's not going to hold piss.
Listen, motherfuckers, I can't have. I'm a real motherfucker.
Hey,
you guys are fake. I'm just telling you what happened to me.
No, I can tell you I really never shit in a box. I can tell you that.
I hope I've never broken a girl's heart to the point where she shits in a box. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I know it is. I need help. You think I'm saying it like I want to be proud, like I want bumper stickers? It's a cry for fucking help. It's a cry for help.
You're unemployed. Bumper stickers would be the way to go.
Oh, it would be fine. You're going to be a millionaire. You know what? We didn't even introduce our service.
That's a nastiest start to the show ever.
Yeah, I know. It's so gross. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Ernesto Ortiz. To my stage right,
Gene Moore. Hi, everybody.
Nathan Evangelista.
And then we have the very talented, very, very funny, very nice guy, and very green, Sydney Smith.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Sydney Smith.
Hi, Sydney. How are you?
Hey,
and you're
good.
from Detroit?
I am originally from Detroit.
And I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, excellent. My little brother lives in Grand Rapids right now for about 5-6 years now.
Oh, I love it. And our good friend Ray Howard to the show is from Pontiac.
She is on her way back.
Yeah.
She is on her way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's doing a video, what is it? No, like a picture blog.
Oh, is he really?
Of every point he stops at. So with movie quotes.
He posted a picture on the way to Chicago on a train, just chugging those little mini Behringers.
I don't know.
So Chi-Town's not ready for him.
No, they are not.
Can you imagine?
Let me sum up my friend Ray Howard. Okay, he's on Weight Watchers. Okay, but
she told you every week. She tells you every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes. I'm on Weight, but she's always eating. She's got food in her teeth. And this bitch, she told me when she was a little kid, her mama and her, where they would go out to dinner, they would stop at White Castle to get an appetizer. And I said, well, what was the appetizer? Hamburgers, chicken strips, and fries. That's a meal.
And then they would go eat?
Yes.
They go somewhere else for the dinner?
Yes.
Well,
Wow.
it's a primer. Yeah.
And you know White Castle, that will give you the farts. That's not.
No, White Castle gives you the shits.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get
thank
through
God.
them,
Thank God you weren't depressed, Gene.
It should come with a cereal box. White
God,
Castle
yes.
burgers.
Fuck you, fake bitches. Y'all have never been in love. I was in love.
No, I have never been that crazy.
That's not crazy.
That's
That's
not
You know
love.
what?
No, that's crazy.
This part is supposed to be for crazy shit that happened this week. How about crazy? Just crazy. I want to just point to you.
Well, then I'm not even going to tell you the craziest thing I've ever done because that's not even on the list.
What is the craziest
No,
thing?
no,
What
no.
is the craziest?
Move on. No.
Well, now
move
we
on.
need to know.
No. You guys don't share, and then I look crazy.
You know what?
I know. You don't have a job to hide behind.
There is not one movie love song that was written about shit in the box. So don't say it was because you were in love. There's
I shit in a box.
Well, you
Shit
know
in a
what?
box.
I'm gonna write
Stick in a
Bruno
box.
Mars. I'm gonna write Bruno Mars tonight, and I'm gonna be a top 40 hit. Y'all
Featuring
be-
Nicki Minaj.
when he wins that Grammy and gives it up to me and God.
You know what? Nicki Minaj will do a song about anything, so she would probably do the hook on that shit in the box song.
She'll jump on
How
a
she
remix
sound?
at least.
We need Kenny to do the hook for us. So what else crazy went out with you, Gene?
Besides being laid off,
yeah,
let me
what
tell you how fucked up this was. And Eric is the producer here. He's my witness. We work together. We used to work together. He's white. He got to keep his
got to
job.
keep his job.
I know how it is. Right.
You could have swept the
White
floors.
man.
Twice as much as I did.
Okay, there you go.
So anyways, so they're like, Gene, he came over to talk to me, and then my boss looked real serious, and they're like, Gene, we need to talk to you. We need to go. And now listen, my
Did
boss.
he look you in the eye when you said that?
Yeah, she did. And then
Was it the beginning or the end of the day?
it was like 9 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock.
You could have popped off all day and
No.
came back and the whole mess. They're supposed to
Listen.
do it at the end of the
she's
day.
like, I'm just a little
No.
busy right now. How about at the end of the day?
No. So I was sitting there, and meaning this whole time we're crazy busy. We're working overtime. I didn't have a clue. So anyways, I walk away and I look at Eric because I'm like, am I in trouble? What's going on? And I look at Eric and he looks at me, and then I go into this room. Now here's where I'm narcissistic and fucked up. Now this is where I'm crazy. Next week,
and then you shit in her box.
This is where he's crazy.
Right.
Next week is my birthday, and my boss is going out of town, and so I seen all the people in the room, and for a moment I thought, these motherfuckers are throwing me a birthday party. Oh my God, this is gonna be my birthday.
Birthday
Oh, I
laid
love
off.
birthday
Dude, that's
cake.
funny.
It's Thursday, and I go in there, and then I see everybody looking all sad, and then I hear the conversation, and now and then I'm kind of a little bit happy because I didn't like it. But there are people in there that are crying. They're upset. They bought houses. I get
Right,
it. I get it.
They have kids.
In my head, I'm
When they
like,
have
be
kids.
respectful. Be respectful.
other people
But
were
as soon as
laid
I
off
got in that
before?
elevator, whoo, Lord, thank you, Jesus.
I've had those.
If you got a severance, that's
Yeah.
That's even better.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be okay for like a week. And then next week, check in with me because there'll be, golden grams like a motherfucker. Shitty.
You don't have to starve. You can come and visit me, and I'll help you out with.
Fuck them poor
You do
people.
work
They
at a
piss me
nonprofit,
off.
don't
I do work at a nonprofit. We
Well.
can't say which one, but I do work at a nonprofit that can help you out.
In preparation for the coming week, I would like to remind Gene that what is it? Honey Smacks
Yes.
actually come in the box with the aluminum bag. That might be a little multi-purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Listen.
good call.
Yes. Thank you, Whitey. Whitey always trying to make it easier for a bitch.
I will say this. also for
Yeah.
more advice for you shitting in the box.
Yeah.
Do not get Raisin Bran because that will really push your bowels.
yeah.
Okay, so just don't get that. Stay away
Luckily
from
for you
stuff like that.
motherfuckers, I don't need this advice. I know what's up. I know what cereals to eat.
I think this
You're
has
a
happened more than.
shitbox pro.
I think this has happened more than one time.
No.
I think so.
I can't
I
believe.
think it has.
I really honestly cannot believe you've never had your heart broken where you've been that in love.
Gene, are we really going to go through this? I'm going to tell you no.
I've been brokenhearted,
Well, then
but
you-
never have I shat in a
No
box.
shit in
Even
a
got
box.
close to
You know
that.
what I did? I got drunk. That's what I did.
Really fucking drunk.
I got
There you
drunk.
go. There
That's
you go.
it.
Well, then I'm sorry you never fell in love. I'm sorry.
I did. I was in love.
I feel sorry for you.
I am sorry that you are crazy.
you feel sorry
That's
for
not
me.
why you didn't lose your job because you got laid off. You lost your job because you're crazy.
Yeah, work shitting in boxes.
They're right now. Next week they're gonna open up files. What's this shit doing in this file?
What is this?
It
All
looks
right.
like a turd.
It looks like a
Anyways.
Cheeto.
Ernesto,
Mm-hmm.
what'd you do this week? You were in Hollywood, or not
This
Hollywood?
is
the Hollywood of
bitch
New
thinks he's
Mexico.
in charge.
Hollywood, because we were done hearing
Yeah.
about shit in the box.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
let's
you.
move on from that.
Ernesto,
please.
let me catch movie people. Ernesto
Why
did.
can't he catch us up?
He filmed. You listen here, motherfucker. I don't got it. We're going off the wheels. Let's go.
Shit.
Ernesto did a movie last week, and he filmed in the desert.
And it was legal.
It was legal. So he
Nice.
filmed that and so he wasn't part of the show last week. So pick up from there.
Thank you, Gene Moore.
I just had to let Nate know he ain't running this motherfucker.
Yeah, we really couldn't have
This
understood
is like
what
part
happened
2 of a
until he did that.
1990 sitcom. Let's catch you up from last week.
The part of Ernesto would be played by Ernesto.
That's funny. Let's see. Yeah.
Was there nudity in this movie?
No, there wasn't. We were in the desert. I was crossing the border. The movie is about border violence. What can I say without giving away everything?
Did you do your own stunts?
Do you die in the end? Can you
I
not say-
don't. I
Okay.
don't. But there's some crazy shit that happens. Let me tell you. Yeah.
Did you do your own stunts?
I did my own stunts.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
He was telling me about it. Like there are mice in the desert.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, they were our co-stars because it really was the desert. And you know, what is very interesting is that you're in the moment. It's pretty exhausting because you get put through all these emotions. So you forget that you really do forget the cameras are there. So you're in it, but you start noticing other things. Like there was so many damn mice out there, and we are literally in the desert, and there was this whole production crew. But I think the area where we shot was probably around as big as the studio the whole time. And in that time, there was mice, scorpions, tarantulas. We got attacked by ants.
Get me the hell out of there.
Mm-hmm. I can't stand mice. They
I'm out.
scare me.
You know what? By the end, the mice weren't even my problem. It's the damn ants that kept coming after us. Yeah, but it was fun. I mean, it was a great cast. Those people are very talented. I don't know why they cast me because those were real actors.
Right.
But it was.
What kind
it was
of
a lot
food
fun.
did they have? Did they have like a food table?
What did they have? I don't know. I ate that quesadilla that I showed you. I took a picture of because.
Because you're one of those people that post the food you eat.
Yeah, that post the food I eat. Yeah.
I don't get that.
I love those people.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Well, that's me. I don't get people who shit in a box.
Touche.
Just another sad love song.
Yeah, but it was
Rocking your
cool.
brain.
So it should come out next year. It takes about a year for post production.
I should have a job by next year.
So you can come to the movie. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
One more question. Does your character actually have a name? Are you like guard number 2?
Ernesto. No, yeah, you're right. I don't, but I have lines.
Hell,
I'm several.
sorry, I thought you'd have a name.
You know,
that was fucked up.
They called him Wetback.
he was.
Wetback number 1.
I'm not watching that movie. That's just bad. They're calling you wetback in the movie.
No, they don't. No, yeah, but they might. I don't know. Because mine was just really. I think it was just a couple scenes that I shot, but there's a whole other part of the movie I don't even know about.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Very cool.
Yeah. Very cool. Fun.
Tell you
We
what I
got
did this
fucking
week.
dead air. Now someone else take over. You want to be in charge,
Yeah, sure.
motherfucker? No, go ahead.
Seems like we're all having big transitions. You know,
Yeah.
you had the laid off, and you're gonna make it. Don't worry, Gene.
You're
Ernesto's becoming a
gonna
movie star.
Make it after all.
That's right. Me, your boy, straight
Oh,
Nate.
we can't sing those too.
I made the choice to change
You're gonna
from
be gay now?
regular coffee to I went to a French roast brand.
No.
This is so much better. It's
Wow.
dark. It's full. It's
Wow.
rich. It's so good. No, for real. What I did, I was actually with our guest Sydney. We killed it at Spurs Saloon in Chandler with Day Day and Bobby B. Johnson. Shout out to them.
Holla.
And I want to talk about one thing he did because he headlined. He closed the show. I wouldn't call them hecklers. They were just real drunk. I don't want to call them sluts. Really drunk skanks that just kind of thought they were part of the show.
At that one place in
At Spurs.
No, down at Spurs.
Oh,
and,
at Spurs. That's
in
what
I
Chandler.
just said.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm glad you listened. But
Oh no!
they were
man,
I
yelling.
know this motherfucker. This mother.
Sassy
this
pants right
sassy.
here. Don't, there is
Whatever.
cameras on you. Don't get your ass kicked.
No, you're from the west side. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But no, he brought them on stage. The first thing he did is like, all right, first of all, let's get y'all on stage. So he brought down the two skanks and gave them their 5 seconds of attention, and then kind of moved on because it was just a really drunk crowd, not rowdy, not too mean, but they were just vocal and loud. But he handled it perfectly. He's like shouting out to all these people that were loud, so he took care of them right off the bat, and it was a real interesting approach, and I thought that was really cool.
All right, thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, fabulous. You know what? Since we're talking to you,
Okay.
why don't we just
go
go into it?
See what I did?
All right. Hey, Nate.
I was
Since
gonna eat those
yeah,
chips. Go ahead.
since you guys know each other, do you want to do an intro?
Somebody
now.
fucking say something.
From date.
Calm down. Gene Moore
know
has
you lost your job.
He lost his job and he's been drinking. Well, I don't even know what that
Diet Coke.
Asti Spumante here and getting loaded. Now he's all
sweets.
rowdy.
When the last time you seen a bottle of that?
I was listening to Tony Braxton, if you have to know.
And crapping in a box.
Breathe again. Breathe again. So,
Okay, all
from
right.
Detroit.
All right, hold on.
Yes. I don't know if he still lives there, but he is definitely from Detroit, and he's killing it. He's got a very lime green shirt, and he is Sydney Smith.
Wow.
That was a horrible intro. I'm sorry.
I'll take it.
Thanks for being here.
I'll take it. Hey, thanks. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Thank you for coming.
I jumped at the opportunity when he hit me up on Facebook, and so I appreciate it.
Very cool. And for those of you who don't know, Sydney, along with Mellow B, DJ Mellow B, or Bobby Johnson, put together some very good shows, great shows, very fun shows in the comedy world here in Phoenix. So if you're a comic, you probably performed at one. If you're not, and you want to be a comic, you better ask somebody, and that's the show to be on. So thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So Sydney, tell us about Sydney. Tell us about Sydney.
Sydney's been doing comedy now for about 5-6 years. Producing the majority of the time. Met Bobby along the way. I was doing comedy and started producing shows with him. Just a guy who just wants to get out and own all of comedy in Phoenix right now.
Hey, holla.
So you're living out here now, then?
I moved back to Michigan. I was there for a couple of years, but I was flying back and forth doing shows here earlier this year, and been back for about 5 weeks now.
Where part in Michigan do you live?
I was in East Point when I moved back.
Okay. Now, have you always lived in East Point, or?
No, I grew up the first half of my life in Detroit, and then my mother moved us to a small town about an hour and a half north.
Yeah.
East Point, Atlanta. I didn't know there's East Point, Detroit.
It used to be East Detroit, and they wanted to get away from the Detroit tag altogether. And East Point. And the border is 8 miles. Everyone knows 8 miles.
Yeah,
you hear Eminem talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
That's the border between Detroit.
Gotcha.
And it's crazy what's happening in Detroit. You know what I mean? I mean, just 10 years ago, that's a world class city, and now it's just destroying and it's
we got a lot of people who've moved out over the last couple of years. The mayor's been trying to tear down a lot of the buildings in the neighborhoods so that they can save money, because right now you have them covering as far as garbage and police and fire. You're covering the entire city, but maybe only 50% of it is actually populated.
No, and I know what's crazy is when I see pictures of it, and it's used to be all these homes. Now it's like almost farmland. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it went backwards.
Yeah, it went backwards.
And that's the crazy thing. There's a couple of groups back there, a couple of nonprofit groups back there that came up with the brilliant idea of going ahead and farming out some of the land,
which is smart,
inside of the inner city, and the residents of the neighborhood are even able to come by and get food from that.
You mean because it's when you live in the city of Detroit? Because my good friend Joe Basilla used to go to college, and he lived downtown Detroit because it's cheaper.
Is that the one that rescued you?
No, he rescued me a lot.
I don't believe you had any friends that went to college.
Fuck you, Filipino. Sleep on your little ping pong ball. Anyways, no, there are no grocery stores. Like, you know what I mean? In the inner cities, you mean to get like fruit and vegetables, it costs a lot of money.
And that's one of the things there over years. You are exactly right. The few that you do have are owned by other ethnic groups that come in, and they're rinky-dink, ragtag grocery stores.
And it's not good fruit.
Where the food is sky high.
Yeah.
You're looking at food, or I'm sorry, at meat. It's supposed to be fresh. It's not fresh, and they're charging maybe twice as much you would if you went out, if you're able to get out. But it's just a situation where people who live in the city don't have vehicles to get around, and they can't get to the nicer grocery stores that are out in the suburbs.
No, I get it.
So,
you know what I like about people from Michigan is because it's a very Midwest city, right? Very Midwest. So it's very friendly, and people are very. Sometimes people think you're like friendly with like you're trying to get something, but you're not. That's just the way we're raised. Even in hard conditions like Detroit, people are very friendly.
A lot of people still are very, very friendly, especially when you go downtown. Now, if you went downtown right now, I'm not sure the last time you've been down there, you would be surprised because there are $300,000-$400,000 condos down there.
Wow.
White people are moving into downtown, which I thought would never happen.
Oh my goodness!
No, that's what happens. I mean, it happened here in Phoenix. They're doing that into Phoenix, and then when I used to live in St. Louis, and then when you go over across, because when you're gay, if you want to get good and high, you go to East St. Louis. Oh, that's the shit. That's where
that is the spot. That's the business.
But
that's the business.
You did, but you go in, Ernesto. You go into these bars, and like you gotta run because they're shooting people, and then like that's for real gangster, and they're like.
What?
Yeah, but
I need to go.
you do need to go because once you get into
Yeah.
this bar and
I
it's like
love me some Roughnecks.
no, and it's 3 levels of craziness. Like the down and below is where people are like having New Orleans type sex. There's like a dance floor, and then there's like
Sex.
drag shows, and then where you go and do your drugs. It's off the hook.
Oh, those, the
It-
other clubs over there are like that. Like in Minneapolis, that's
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
in the really bad neighborhoods,
Yeah.
you got to get through. If you can get through and get in, you're gonna have the time of your life.
That's what I heard. They're very nice in Detroit. Even when they're robbing you, they're very nice.
they're very nice.
I'm not gonna tell that lie. I'm gonna let you-
It's not all like
No,
puppies and fairies.
I tell people who go. I know people say I'm going to go there and visit. Why? What are you going there for?
Yeah.
That is not. It's not the time to go there and just
Not
visit
now,
and hang
no,
out
no.
downtown.
Is there any kind of comedy scene there at this point?
There's still quite a few. Well, there's no major clubs. There's one that's in Royal Oak. There's a couple others that have popped up, but
Wow.
but have gone. But you have across the state a lot of smaller comedy spots.
Did you do comedy in Michigan?
I did. I did a lot of promoting over there. Actually, over in Grand Rapids.
Okay, that's where I'm from.
Has a very good comedy scene. It's probably one of the best comedy
What's it
scenes in the
called?
state.
That comedy club? Oh God, I can't think of it. Oh,
I think you may be thinking of Concoctions.
maybe. Yeah.
So
Concoctions.
I have a
But-
important question. Is Motown still there? Because I
Yeah.
love me some Marvin Gaye, some Tammy Terrell.
you mean the actual studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hitsville.
Oh,
Barry Gordy still chilling?
I mean, the studio is still there. That's a landmark. But the actual
It's not
Motown's
functional.
got sold
Yeah.
number of years ago.
But the landmark.
And Barry Gordy, I believe, is living in California now.
Well, you know what's crazy too? The art. There's an art museum there, and that's a lot. What are they gonna do with all that shit?
You know what?
Damn.
You know what? We were right last year. We were right at the cusp of closing that down because they couldn't get the funding for it.
Wow.
And
oh
it
my
was-
gosh.
I mean, there's
And
like serious
That's craziness.
And it was the last.
Like
It was
the
the last.
city's going away.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
because what happened was like in the 1930s, this was like the Paris of the West. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I mean, this was a beautiful city. They had all this art and like the Ford people and all that old white money they were bringing in.
Well,
They were
All
bringing
that
in some
old white
serious
money.
No, you know, like Bloomfield Hills and Beverly Hills, Michigan. That's like serious money.
oh, definitely. When you look at Bloomfield Hills and Beverly Hills,
I mean,
you know,
that's for real money.
They always rank in the top 10, top 15
Yeah.
nicest, wealthiest communities in the country.
Wow.
But the old money, old white money, like you put it, is coming back. I mean, you have the Illiges who own the Tigers and the Wings. They're buying up a ton of property. You have Dan Gilbert who owns the Cleveland Cavaliers and also owns Quicken Loans. He's buying up a ton of things. And speaking of grocery stores, there's a Sprouts being put in downtown.
Okay, that's good.
And things.
Oh,
So those things are coming. I mean, maybe another 10, 12 years before you really get to see
You know that-
the end result. But that old white money's coming again.
It is good. Now, I
know-
kind of took us off path, and
You
I told you,
did,
we
you
were
did.
talking about comedy. We
we
went
love
to
the
Michigan.
313.
Yeah.
So what brought you back to Arizona then to do the comedy? I mean, you just weren't finding it there, and
No, well, I love Phoenix. I really enjoy Phoenix. No, there's a lot of great comedy, a lot of great comics in the Detroit market, which I'm going to bring here to showcase themselves a little bit here as well because they want to get out of there a little bit. But what brought me back was my business partner, Bobby, and my girlfriend, Tamara. Bobby's been asking me to come back since I left. So we've been talking about it over the last couple of years. We had a couple of really good meetings just to see how things are going to work because I wanted to come back and kind of hit the ground running. We had a couple of clients that wanted to make sure I was coming back before they would go ahead with bringing us in. So things have been pretty good. I mean, to be here for only about 5 weeks, and we've got 6 shows right now going.
Nice.
With more coming. We have possible deal with a casino as well that we're waiting to hear back on. So things are going well. So
So what got you into it originally? That's why you came back. But what made you say, I'm going to try out this comedy thing?
oh man, that's easy. My arrogance. I was sitting at Jill Bryan, who's a good friend of mine. I always consider her a mentor of mine as well. She used to host a open mic at Bongos over in Chandler, and I went in there.
That's a Steelers bar. Shout
Oh
out
my God.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I went over there and
Sorry,
and
go
I
on.
sat in. I won't name any of the comics that were there that night, but I was sitting there with my girlfriend at the time and some friends, and I was just thinking, I'm funnier than these motherfuckers.
That's exactly what I thought. That's what got me the final push.
And I went back the next week just to make sure, because your arrogance will play tricks on you.
Oh, it will.
And I went back and I said, you know what, I am funny than these motherfuckers. They suck. So I
And you went up?
And I went up to Jill, said, hey, I want to try it out. She said, sign up for next week. I signed up and I came back and I killed it the next
Oh,
week.
shoot.
Nice.
So I've been doing it ever since.
So,
That was about 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
so you produce these shows, and you have a lot of comics that are in the scene. What do you look for when you book a comic? Is there something special you're looking for there?
What I'm looking for out of a comic mostly is stage presence. Right up there, I guess 1 and 1A would be stage presence, and I would look for someone with business sense. One thing that I do find that's lacking in the comedy scene here and back in Detroit is the lack of knowing you need to brand yourself. You know, we are promoters, we are the producer of the show, we'll go out and book the venue, we'll do all of that. And obviously we're going to try to get people to come out, but the fact that so many comedians think they don't have to do anything but show up is very sad. When that's all they think, and then they think they're going to try to get to the next level. I'll tell any of them, I need something to promote. You don't see me trying to promote a bottle of water, do you? No one wants to come and see a bottle of water, so give me something to promote.
Right.
So those are the probably 1 and 1A things that I look for. You don't have to be funny to me, because we're not all going to be funny to everyone. That's not necessarily. I do need you to be funny to the people who are coming in. So that's something else I look for.
Who are some of the people that stand out to you in the scene right now?
Some of the people and be on time. Be able to be on time.
Be on time.
That's funny for a black man to be saying being on time.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That is funny.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about this. I'm gonna tell you something about this black man. This black man is a damn Republican who's on time for every damn thing.
You Republican?
And I
heard about you.
I am early for everything.
That's like a unicorn. God damn.
I'm there moving tables. I'm doing everything. Last night a guy was trying to get stage time, and I said no. He went to Bobby because he thought Bobby was singularly in charge, and then he came over to me. Said, "I talked to Bobby." I said, "Bobby's my business partner.
Yeah,
you're not going on tonight." He said, "Oh, I didn't know that you guys. I thought you were just security."
Security.
I said,
funniest thing.
I said, I am security too.
That's part of paying
that.
your dues. That's part of your paying your dues. It's funny how people don't think that. And you know what it is? It's always the people, and I'm just going to say it because I've had liquor and I don't have a job now. So it's people that aren't funny, that think that they don't have to pay their dues, that they don't have to bring people. And you know
They get angry.
You have to bring people. That's part of the deal. And you have to pay your dues.
Well, one of the great things that, and I'm going to get back to your question. I didn't forget about it because you're on that list. One of the things that Bobby and I want to bring to it. I mean, you have Tempe Improv again now. We have Stand Up Live, and they're great venues, and they are. And I would never say that any venue we have right now, presently, one day, but not right now, will compete with them as a venue with a stage. But what I will say is, you're going to get an opportunity to come and make money with us. If we can fit it into the budget, like Toso's now, we have it set up that if you bring people out, you get $2 per person. So, I mean, you're more than welcome to take your 30 people down to SUL and do your 5 minutes. Or you can come to us and perform for us, and you're going to make money as well as get more time on the stage. So those are little things, and we try to feed the comics and get them beer and things like that, because there's too many of us who go out and we perform for absolutely nothing. And you get nothing at the end of the night. Not a dime, not a thank you, not a beer tab,
you
nothing.
get stage time, you know what I mean? And that helps.
You get this. You get the stage time, but when you also look at a lot of the rooms that are out there, there's not an audience for you either. What's the use of stage time? I'm telling jokes to these guys. And you can do that.
There's been plenty of those rooms. Yeah.
Right, and you can do that in your living room. So there's a couple of different things we try to offer. Not to cut it off, but I want to make sure I don't forget about your question. A couple of people who jump out to me, obviously we've had you on quite a few times. I had not had a chance to see you before I left. Bobby was telling me about you before I got back, and I had not had a chance to see you. And you are very, very funny, very good. A couple other people who've jumped out recently to me is Mike Dapper. Mike B. Dapper, I think is his stage name. He's very funny. Josh Graves is funny. I call him John B. He's like a white black guy.
We love him.
You have to have him talk Creole. That's
that was so funny. Yeah,
he talks Creole.
Does he? Okay, I'm gonna have to do him that.
Spend some time down there.
Kingsley Mukamara.
I love Kingsley.
Yeah, King, that's my dude. And then you got the oldies, but still the goodies, like the boomers that are out there. Boomers doing his thing. We always love for him to come out because he gets it as far as the business side and being funny. Jill Bryan is one of my mentors. She's funny. I love what she's been doing with her career since I left, and now I'm back again. Here in Vegas. And she's doing a lot of things for her. So those are a few people that jump out for me.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, and the more of them I can find, the less time I can be on stage. So that'd be awesome.
The less time you can be on stage?
Yeah.
You don't want to be on stage?
Not as much as I used to be. I want to get back. I want to get back behind a little bit more. I'm all about growth, and if I have to host and be at every room, we can't grow that way. So I can't be everywhere. So I'm always looking for an opportunity to find someone else who can kind of take over those duties, so I can kind of do more of the other things.
I got count the money, count your money.
Well, it's not so much just that. I mean, I look at Live Nation as our business model. So to get to that point, which is we're some ways away from that, but to get to that. I gotta make moves. I gotta have people I can trust to bring in, and people that we can use to put in the right spots.
I'm kind of surprised to hear you say that, just because you were so funny and that whole stage presence thing you're talking about. Like, you had that down, and you killed that crowd, and they were a little rowdy. I mean, it was like a country bar. We're having an urban show at a country bar.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't like nothing. Like, you just took them down one by one.
I
so.
appreciate that. I've been on stage since I was a small kid. Singing in the choir, doing stage plays and musicals and things like that. So I mean, getting on stage to do the comedy, the only thing was just to see if I could be funny in front of other people. I enjoy it. It's not that I don't enjoy being on stage. I just have so many other things I want to do.
Yeah, that's cool.
So what is next? What is next? What is next for you guys? What are the plans for the future?
Plans for the future right now is we have Marley's coming up, so that's going to be a great opportunity for us.
Yeah.
You're on that show.
Yeah.
That's August 17th at the Marley's out in Litchfield, out in that Goodyear area. So if anyone's listening, we'll be out
The
there.
West Siders will be out there.
August 17th. And to get into more spots like that, we love the Spurs of the world and things like that. Those are always going to be great spots for us to get into. But we want to branch off into more things like a Marley's if we're going to be inside of an establishment like that. We want to give yourself a better opportunity to get into a chain. We're in Prescott. We're looking at another 1 or 2 spots in Prescott as well.
Okay.
Looking at getting outside of Arizona as well. So a long-term vision is getting not just as far as getting the rooms, but also getting into management. And then getting from just outside of the management, well, not outside of, but along with the management, getting our own venues. And so that's why I say Live Nation is kind of a model for us, because if you look at Live Nation, that's something that they started doing. They went from just being the ticket broker, if you will, to now they have the contracts with the Jay-Z's and the T.I.'s. They've bought the venues from coast to coast now. So pretty much anything you want to do musically as far as a concert goes, all of it's going to go through under that umbrella of Live Nation.
This man has goals. Like, we're
I know.
not used
Oh
to
my
that.
gosh.
Wow.
Jeez. We just come into the
Goodness.
studio and and make fun of Gene.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Got to start somewhere.
I don't pay these bitches no mind. Fuck them.
But I want to get into clothing too. I want to get a clothing line. I started that a little bit back in Detroit, and I want to get back into that. I want to, and I got a couple different ideas. I want to branch out into as far as that for the heterosexual and for the homosexual.
Oh, I love it.
So.
What are homosexual clothes?
No, it's not homosexual
really
clothes.
sex clothes.
Not homosexual clothes.
What is that?
This one has a
You're an
trap door
asshole.
in the pants.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Nate. Thank you.
Thinking about you.
Well, yeah.
At least we're getting sex. You're
Yeah.
not getting shit. So what are you?
At least
Asexual?
I'm working and
Oh,
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you, even wait, excuse me, even with my severance package of unemployment, I'm probably making more than you. So shut up. Okay,
Wow.
so there.
Wow.
How about that? How about that? And I'm shitting in the name brand boxes, bitch. Name brand.
So, should we get in our segments?
So just last out, if anyone wants to find out what you're doing next, what the next shows are, where can they find you?
You know what? Right now, we're about another day or two away. I wish we weren't, but we're about another day or two away with the website being completed. So right now, the best way to get a hold of myself or Bobby is just to find us on Facebook. Really, really easy to find. Sydney Smith or Bobby Johnson. Really easy.
Hey, holla. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to do some segments, and we'd love for you to stay.
Absolutely.
All right. So who's first?
Believe I am.
Oh, Nate. Oh, are you doing his intro?
Yes,
are
I
you
can.
doing his?
Okay,
Sir,
give me
are you awake?
It's a
Are
cue
you-
1 2 1 2.
Are
There's
you
a
awake?
1
But
2
while you're
1
getting the
2.
music ready, one more thing about the Bobby Johnson shows. Like, not a lot of shows have their own DJ, and he
yeah.
it's like a house party plus a comic show
You know,
at the
that
same
is
time.
very true. That is very true. If you haven't been to one of those
Awesome.
shows, it is like a party.
Yeah.
And that's why the name of the company is the East Side Party, because that's what we want to do. We want to make every event just a big party. We want to just come
Maybe
out.
Nate will bring a joke. Okay, let's hit it. Can you hear that?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Which one is it again?
It's 1 and
The
2.
trees.
So on the
always been the
top and on the
trees.
bottom. Okay.
what?
The trees.
Do it
the
on the
picture
top of the intro and at the closing.
Why are you making up shit
It's the
like
1
jargon?
2.
Just 'cause you don't have a job now.
Oh, I hate you guys. When you need drama and you don't have your mama. When you need love and you can't find it because Nate is fucked up. When you need to go to the movies and you're not sure what to see, you listen to this show. Straighten It Out with Straight Nate. Movies I haven't seen.
Thank you, Mr. Moore.
Thank you.
Wow.
You know what I just realized as I'm looking at my notes here? I have this movie called Synopsis, and I'm pretty sure that's what the summary, like in every movie they have. I might have just wrote down that word.
Smoking.
I was a little intoxicated. I don't smoke tobacco. I have asthma.
Oh,
so,
sorry.
anyways, this is the new Lindsay Lohan movie. That's all you need to know. And
I can't wait.
you know
wanna
what?
See it.
People talk about her, but I'm telling you right now, when the world goes, if they say we have 24 hours to live, that's who the fuck I'm hanging out with, Lindsay.
Well, you got that right because
And
you
she
know
lives like every day is her last day.
She should. That's where you're supposed to live.
she's
And-
hot.
Yes, and you know what? She's gonna turn it around and get an Oscar. Mark my words.
No,
Yeah,
she's
no,
not gonna do that.
I will-
No, she's not gonna do that, no.
I disagree.
Mark my
That was
words.
so fucking erroneous on all counts.
no, I agree with it
No,
too.
no.
She's gonna surprise us. And be like,
She's gonna turn it around. That's
World War
Lindsay
Z
Lohan.
happens, and you want to go find Lindsay Lohan.
Look at what happened to Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
He turned it around.
He turned it
Come
around.
on.
First of all-
Lindsay Lohan is no Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, because she can act.
First of all, let me tell you this right now.
Tell me, Sydney. Tell me something.
I'm going to agree with you because
See.
if there's anyone who's going to try every sexual position with me before the end of the world, it's going to be Lindsay Lohan.
That's
Okay,
right.
Hey.
that's before the end of the world. Like, if you're
Hey.
counting down, yeah, you might want to hang out with her. But once that shit hits the fan, no, that bitch ain't gonna save nobody. She's
No,
gonna,
listen.
I don't want to say
Listen,
anything. Just put her head in my lap.
She will steal shit. That's who you want. Listen, I'm gonna go hang out with her right now. I don't got shit. I'm gonna go hang out with Lindsay. I'm gonna get shit. She'll steal shit. She'll forget to pay for shit. She gets free shit all the time.
All
She
the
lives
time.
every day
different
like
world
it's her.
when the apocalypse
That's the way
happens.
you're supposed to live your life.
That's the way you are
And
supposed to
she's
live.
got a beautiful pair of freckled breasts. Well, I tell you, that
Well, that's
I don't
where
know
you
about
lost
that.
me. We went left. We went left. We went left.
They don't like
boo
boobs
you,
here.
boo you,
Yeah,
Ernesto.
Them
So-
freckled titties. No.
What's wrong with those two?
You think she-
Can we get back to my segment?
No, please.
Sorry.
Okay, yes.
yes.
Sorry, I
No,
got
it's not
outside.
you. That's Gene. That's just all Gene right there. I said Lindsay Lohan, and it was just over. I should.
Because she's getting
Not
ready
brought
to
that
pay.
out
She's
to the end.
fabulous. That's why, because you're not gay. You
Yeah.
don't understand.
You don't. She's a star.
She is a gift from God.
Are they doing the Parent Trap again? What's going on?
I don't even need to. I'm not even getting in that argument. We'll be here all day. This movie, let's just assume it's called Synopsis. There's a 50% chance it might be called that.
Oh God.
It's the Lindsay Lohan summer thriller nobody's been waiting for. It stars Lilo herself opposite this actor who calls himself James Dean. That's right, James Dean.
James Dean.
He thinks it's okay because it's with two E's, not D-E-A-N. But I have so much fucking problem with this. Let me just take this motherfucker to task. Like, you're just some punk hit actor. You have the nerve. You don't even put like initial or a middle name in there, like James Scott Dean. You're just gonna go with James Dean. So whenever somebody fucking Netflixes or Googles James Dean, they're gonna be like, "Do you mean James D-E-E-N?" Like, who the fuck are you? You little pompous, arrogant son of a bitch, motherfucker. What else do I have
Well,
here?
we in the movies now. This bitch is going
wow.
Disrespectful, original, coattail riding, Paul Walker knockoff, son of a bitch. You don't want to put an initial in there? Let me help you. Let me add a middle name for you. He is now officially James Paula Dean. I just did it.
You did
Fuck
not.
that guy. Fuck that guy.
Oh my God.
Okay.
And you haven't even seen this movie.
No, I've never seen these movies that I reviewed.
That's right. You are listening
That's
to
my thing.
movies I have not seen by Nate.
You're also
Gene,
listening
hold
to
on,
Workin'
hold
It
on.
Out.
Gene,
This motherfucker's taking me to the movies.
Are
This
you-
is entertainment.
are you chewing? Are you chewing?
He just stole
your
Pringles.
chips on the mic?
I'm just saying, if you don't
Yeah,
get pussy,
Gene, you're all smacking your soup
Fuck it,
coolers
it's
on this.
it's a
on the
new
microphone.
day. I don't have to go to work on Monday. Fuck that.
You know what? If I wasn't looking at you, I would think you was a black woman. One of my cousins I was talking to back home.
I just might be.
talking on the phone in my ears.
Baby, tell me about your movie.
Exactly right.
Just so you know, Sydney, this whole show is Gene's segment.
Is that
Really.
right?
Yeah, it is.
That's all it is.
Yeah, Gene Morse.
Back to this movie. Back to this little punk ass bitch.
Wow.
Like, seriously, he looks good in a half button shirt. That's why he got the part. He probably knew a good hookup for coke, and Lindsay Lohan like, well, let's get this guy on.
Don't be hating on Lindsay.
Oh, look,
I
she
love
can't
it.
act.
Lilo, I heart you.
I know. Lindsay, I know you're listening to. I was gonna make her a cake with cocaine in it and sneak it in, but I got ID problems, so I couldn't go see her.
You
in
got
the
ID
gym.
problems?
I sure do.
How you
Go
gonna-
ahead, my
You
brother.
got
Oh,
more than
God.
ID
Yeah,
problems. You
you-
got SHIT problems.
Uh-huh.
You ever been that relative you want to go see your cousin or your brother in jail, but you say, you know you can't because they asked me for my ID, I may not leave?
Josh,
That is, yeah, we've been trying
I
to
told Josh. I
Josh
told
Graves.
Josh I can't come see you because they won't let me leave.
I may not get off the building.
Excuse me, sir. You have your papers with you.
Right.
We got a nice little tent for you over here.
Right. I got ID problems.
Well, in closing, this movie roughly is about like she used to date this James Dean guy, and they broke up. She goes with somebody else, and he goes apeshit crazy and does all this crazy shit. don't fucking see this movie. If you want to see someone,
Synopsis.
if you want to see it, it's probably
It may or may not be the name of this movie, and I
definitely
sure as
not.
hell didn't see it. But
definitely
you
not.
definitely don't want to go see it.
There's
Fuck
no
you,
reason
Nate.
for it to
I'm
call.
going right now
No,
tonight.
Oh, let's do that. You know what?
Listen, I'm going
You
right now.
think just because you don't have a job, you can just fucking go off and it's okay? You know, just interrupt my segment. Go.
Yes, I think I
fucking-
can.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Fuck you.
Wait a
This
minute.
is a
Wait,
shame.
wait a
This
minute.
is a damn shame.
I'm not even gonna know I'm in the movie until Lindsay Lohan's asses pop up on this damn screen.
You know what? You know
I'm gonna think, what's the damn title?
This is synopsis. You might go see this movie by accident,
Right.
and you'll be like, Nate told me not to come in this motherfucker.
He said it was a snapshot. The damn movie's called Snapshot.
I'm gonna look up what the fuck the name of this movie is.
Herbie
Keep
3.
talking.
Herbie 3.
Oh, Herbie was the shit.
Was it really a talking
Oh,
car entertained
Jesus.
you?
Y'all
You're
didn't
so
love
simple.
Mean Girls?
Oh,
Simple.
Mean Girls.
Mean
was
Girls
the
was
shit.
the only good movie because
Mean
that
Girls-
was
that was
before
actually a
she
good movie.
went crazy.
That was
Oh,
you
I
didn't
like
like
that.
Sorry.
You didn't
I'm
like
sorry.
Georgia Rule? Georgia Rule?
That was good.
When
What,
she opened up her
Jane
legs?
Fonda? Yes.
Oh, no.
yes.
I don't need to see that. Like,
Yes, yes.
Please.
That was a good movie.
Mean Girls was good. I had my girl Rachel in it. She's hot.
Yeah, it was written by Tina Fey, and that was before Lindsay Lohan hit the fucking crazy clock.
I did,
So-
poor thing.
You know
you
what?
don't know
It's a
her life.
breakthrough.
You don't know her. Life hit her like that.
Yeah, at least,
fucking
at least
please.
she didn't crap in a box.
Oh, that's because she's not a big time star yet.
You know what movie did her justice? They wrote that part exactly right for her.
What?
TMZ.
No.
Synopsis.
I'm sorry. What?
What's the damn movie where Steven Seagal plays the villain in it? He's like a drug dealer. She's like some coked out.
I'm sure I haven't seen that shit. Steven Seagal and Lindsay Lohan
Yes.
are in that. No, thank
That's
you.
a rough movie.
Oh, Machete.
Yeah, Machete.
Please tell me she get.
And they're
she
gonna
get
have a
killed?
part 2
I'll
now.
watch it.
They're gonna have a part 2, aren't they now?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I'm looking up the name of that movie.
Oh, that's
Whatever.
Yeah,
exciting.
in Machete, she's all coked out. She's a drug dealer. All right. Abby.
What's it called?
It's called The Canyons.
Oh.
And Nate,
It
Nate,
totally is called The Canyons.
your James Dean with 2 E's is
Yeah.
a porn star.
That does not make
That's
it
what
okay.
I thought. I
No,
thought
no,
that
no.
was it.
Don't.
All right, that
Yeah, no.
movie's off the hook.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That is
no.
an amazing movie.
Oh, now it's
Alright.
okay because we can go look up his
Amazing.
dick. Please.
Oh my god,
no.
that's what makes this.
You have no
movie the
respect for the
shit.
fucking legends of American film. And
It
this
doesn't
is-
matter.
Let
It
me
doesn't
just-
matter. I'm gonna get me some popcorn.
No,
I'm
it does
I'm gonna
fucking
eat a
matter.
hot dog like a motherfucker.
But let me call myself Johnny Depp and start a fucking career.
But you know what this
Shut the
does?
fuck up.
But you know what this does?
Shut the fuck up. Seriously.
Huh?
Johnny Deep, not Johnny
Oh! All right,
If you
let me
were
just-
funny, you would have thought of that, bitch.
Well, you would have thought of it too. So the
Nice.
non-comic in here thought of it. Congrats. Let
Okay.
me just close out my segment by saying, if you want to
Thank
see,
you.
Damn, God.
this would have been on 15 minutes ago if you weren't here. You goddamn bitch. You Lindsay Lohan kick, please.
See how they do me?
I see.
You see how they do me?
I see it. I see it.
My
Get me all
mom was
worked
gonna
up.
listen to this show.
Anyways, all I'm trying to say is, if you want to see a movie where there's this love-struck guy gets his heart broken, goes crazy, go see The Crush with Mark Wahlberg and Reese. What? Don't you know who I am? Witherspoon? Because that movie still holds up. That roller coaster scene. Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Crush?
The Crush.
Ernesto.
God damn it! Am I getting my movies? That's Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a,
yes.
I'm talking about Fear.
You haven't seen
Fear.
it.
talking
Yeah.
about
Fear,
Fear.
yeah.
Both of those are good. Both of those are the same
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
plot.
I can't watch Reese Witherspoon. I could write a term paper on her forehead. I just can't.
You know what I am gonna watch? You know what I am gonna watch? Synopsis.
No.
Thank you.
Please
That
go watch
was
Fear.
that
Yeah.
was movies I haven't seen with Nate.
or Fear. Or
Don't be playing up monkeys when we got a black man in the studio. That's not right.
Oh,
I didn't press the button.
because you can't deal with the gay guys. You're going to turn it on me all of a sudden.
This is a train wreck.
Because they're whooping your ass. You're going to try to attack me when I'm not looking. You're a real bastard.
Damn. All right.
I'm sorry.
Can we
The whole
please
world.
go to my segment
Yeah,
now?
are you guys ready
Before
now?
the clan comes up in this motherfucker.
They weren't supposed to know we were all together at the same time.
Hey,
Wow.
just because he wants to design a clothesline for us. God bless you. All right, let's go.
Homosexual
Shout out to
clothes.
Trapdoors.
Okay, trapdoors.
Gotcha.
Gene, you could use those
Yes.
next week when you're depressed because you don't have a job.
Oh, but I know. And I do have an overbite. I'll put it to good use.
What?
He's a snuggie with the freaking zipper in the front and back.
An overbite.
I got an overbite
So?
from sucking dicks.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Anyways.
You don't.
I don't have an overbite.
This shit is so off the rails.
Then you don't
Just keep
suck
it-
dick right.
And I only date black guys.
Oh. Well, they must have crooked dicks or something. How can you not have an overbite? What the fuck are you doing wrong? Let's go to my segment and we'll deal with you next week. Jesus, I'm gonna do a
Okay,
seminar
hey.
called How to Be Gay. These
Hey,
motherfuckers need me.
Well, your segment turned into a 5-minute segment, okay?
Okay.
Because you ate up the rest of the time.
I did.
Yeah.
It was Sydney.
Why don't you please listen back?
Ain't none of y'all shit.
Okay, you ready, Nate?
Shit, yeah.
Which one is it? All right.
When you're in crisis, you need advices. Here now, Sound Advice with Gene Moore.
Thank you. It is so
Wow,
good to be here.
wow.
The Lord has brought me here to be with people. Every week we get letters, Sydney. Every week we get hundreds.
Hundreds.
How many?
Thousands,
We go through.
millions.
Make that
Like,
sound.
Look,
This
I
is us.
can't even.
This
There's
is how
so
we
many.
spend
Gene, it's
Wednesdays.
overwhelming. It's
We're in the
overwhelming.
mailroom going through letters, and so we have a letter today. We have picked one, but we don't want you to read the name, just
Nope,
the letter,
no.
just the name.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Yo, Gene Moore. I'm a huge fan of the show. In a deep need of your expert advice. My husband suffers from erectile dysfunction.
Ooh.
It has to take pills for this condition. He travels a lot for business
Right.
and takes these pills with him on the trips. He swears he is not cheating. Do you think this bitch is telling the truth? Sign going soft in Spokane.
Okay, good.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Why did you go from
Because I realized you had a husband.
B-boy
Because
to
he's hating on Lindsay.
to
That's what you get.
someone British?
Well, when I got to
and-
the husband, I was like, oh, well, let's change it to
And,
a female.
You're gonna need to go to my psychic and get some sage to get all that off of you, because you don't hate on Lindsay.
I
You
got
think you're gonna
sage
live
at
your
home. I
life.
got rosemary. I got thyme. I'm good.
At first, I
got
thought it was
oregano.
Christopher Walken who sent the letter
I
in.
know.
I didn't know what
and then Christopher
Oh,
Walken.
can you do Christopher Walken? He does a lot. He's
I can
really
do a
talented.
little.
He started
Do it.
out.
Do it as
Do one word, Christopher Walken. No.
Hey!
All right.
The way you're talking to me.
This letter, these people, they are right to write to me, because now that I don't have a job, I'm looking for new jobs, and
This is the new
Looking for new
the new
reads.
Dear Abby.
I think I could dedicate my life to erectile dysfunction. I think I can. I think I can lick it in this lifetime. Hello.
Hello.
This is the job for me. Listen.
It's a blowjob for you.
That's a job.
And you've licked enough.
I've licked enough. That's why I got to overbite, because I do it right. But that's another show. I'm telling you right now, when your husband is
Wear your
on,
retainer. Wear your retainer.
when he's on the road and he's taking them pills, because I'm Mexican, we don't have to take those. We're always hard. But if he's taking them pills, he's cheating on you, honey. Let me tell you something. The Lord done gave you this GPS in your gut. It's in your soul. It's your season. You feel it. And when something goes wrong and it don't feel right, that's where you need to listen. You know when you were typing that letter that it was the truth.
So what should she do now?
Kill him.
Obviously, kill him.
Kill him.
How does she prove it?
She needs to go to Jodi Arias.
That is not okay. No.
No, okay.
No.
She needs to go to Klaus von Bülow. Do you know him?
No.
Okay, let me tell you about this. There was this heiress, and she had all this fucking money, and she lived in New York. And the husband, she had diabetes, and he was taking piss and putting it in her arm, and she went into a coma. She almost died, and he almost got away with $80 million. She needs to do something like that.
Wow.
How come he just can't be jacking off the hotel porn or something?
Yeah.
Sydney, you're the devil. You know me. Sydney, really?
He's the devil's advocate. Yeah.
Sydney, you telling me I'm clearing my throat like I'm in court, okay?
I got you.
Listen, gentlemen and
No,
ladies,
because he swallows.
I'm a fat man. I swallow too much. Okay, that's my other show. But anyways, listen.
Your other show's gross.
If he I'm gonna let you slide on that, brother. I'm gonna tell you this though. You don't take those pills on the road to jack off. You know what I mean? No.
It could be.
You like watching porns and stuff like that?
He could be watching porn.
Is
or
that what
he
you
could
do?
be
Is
laptop
that
or
what you do
something.
when you go back to Michigan? You take them little blue pills with you? No, he's cheating.
I don't need any pills. Hold up. Don't be starting this shit over the airwaves.
Oh, I ain't afraid of you. We come from the same place, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
He's cheating on her. He's
We are
cheating
all
on her for
well-oiled
real.
machines, for the record.
Real.
You know what I would do?
I'm sure I could whip your ass. I'm sure I could whip your ass.
How,
And
Nate, you're oiled. Where?
yeah.
Where
That's
are you
post-production.
oiled?
He's like those turkeys. They're self-basting.
That's called
I'm
swamp
brined.
ass.
I'm brined.
Ooh,
no,
the dick
if I
goes in.
could humbly give my own advice real
Yes,
quick.
yes.
What you need to do is beat get revenge in like a rope-a-dope kind of way. Like, get his road bag ready. Be like, sweetie, I made you like this. I put your clothes together. I folded them, and I got your bag. I got your Viagra. But this is what you do to his Viagra, his road Viagra. You fucking marinate that shit in Metamucil.
Right.
Ooh.
So we give him the shits when he's on the road.
I think I agree
and
with
then
you, Nate.
and then you do a Gene Moore with a 4-hour erection.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cereal box.
Oh yeah, I was.
I'm gonna tell you what's really the problem. She's sucking somebody else's dick when he's out working, making money for that family, and, and she's trying to look for a way out.
Think
Yeah,
so.
that's
No, you're
what it is.
right.
She
You're
probably,
right.
she probably wrote that letter with cum in her eyes.
You know
Oh.
what, Sydney? Every boyfriend I've been with that cheated always accused me of
always
cheating.
was a cheater.
Always.
You know,
Cheater, band
miss,
beater.
whoever you are, shame on you.
Yes.
Slut.
Shame on you. Hey,
She went right.
before I end my segment, I want to do. I know we were running short on timing, but we have a guest, Jake Edwards, who's come down here. Let's just wave at him.
He's in the green room.
Yeah, maybe we can get him on here to interview one time. But I just wanted to say
I don't
hi to
think
him.
we
Thank
have
you for
time. We have
coming
to get
to the
Ernesto.
studio. I know we're going. I'm
And
just
it's
saying
gonna
hi.
be quick.
You think you're the only straight guy in the world that we know? We know lots of straight
Clearly,
guys.
I just don't think you know how the shows work. We only have an hour, and we're
Why
running
is he
late on
so
time.
angry, Ernesto?
Did I say that? Did I raise my voice? I thought I said that very calmly.
I'm gonna beat your ass and then fuck you right in the parking lot. Call
Bring
the
it.
police.
Whoa.
Call the
Fucking
police.
bring it.
All right, let's go right now. We don't need to wait for a commercial.
Let me go home first.
You got no job anger. I got no sex anger. We'll see what wins out.
Oh, you don't know sex anger,
I think
baby.
I think the Klan had it wrong. This is the race war right
Yeah,
here.
it is,
Not
it
the
is.
blacks and the whites.
It's the Filipinos and the Mexicans.
And y'all fucking each other in the ass. Whoever loses,
No,
that right there would have got a lot of war settled. Do that shit on the table. A lot of motherfuckers would have signed some treaties.
Yeah.
Just don't poke me in the ass no more.
the only thing we can agree on is rice.
yeah. Okay.
Sign
Ernesto.
that.
Wow. Oh, no, it's all peace now.
See?
Aw.
I just don't want to get ass raped, so I'm trying to be nice.
Sydney, bringing peace to
You
this country.
are. You are like
That's what I do. That's what I do.
a peacemaker. You're like Gandhi.
Hey, Gene.
Except I like hamburgers.
Gandhi didn't like hamburgers.
You didn't eat meat.
He didn't eat meat.
You know nothing.
Fuck you.
You
I'm,
know nothing.
I don't know. I don't know everything. I know about shitting in a cereal bar. I
Gandhi's
know,
He's an expert at that.
I know about Lindsay Lohan. I know about-
Gandhi's not
I
on
love
TMZ,
Lindsay.
to be
I love-
fair.
No, I love Gandhi. I'm just being silly.
Okay, so
Homebrew,
mine's gonna be quick. Mine's
homespun.
gonna. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, like, here we go. All right.
Get ready for this music,
mhm.
this intro.
And now it's time for This Is Some Bullshit with Ernesto Ortiz.
So fucking awesome.
Thank you. I had to get a camera shot. Right here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me.
We're glad you're here.
All right. Well, it's not that much stuff that's making me angry, but it is some bullshit because it's unfortunate. So I met a boy. Yeah. Get excited, Gene. Get excited. You're always trying to hook me up.
I'm trying to hear the end of
Yay.
the story first.
Was that the end or is
No.
there more?
Did you meet him on the set? Is he an actor?
No. So I
Okay.
meet this boy.
Was his name James Dean?
but I think it's over already.
Why?
And I'm going to tell you why. And it's very embarrassing.
Oh, I love to hear it. You're telling the right people, sister. Go on.
So I meet this boy, and I mean, we spent like a day together, and we've been talking. We've been talking.
What'd you do?
Hold on. I'm not Nate.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so it's okay to interrupt me. Hold the fuck on. It's okay to interrupt the straight Filipino, but your
Yes.
fellow gay Mexican.
That's right.
No,
it
you
is.
don't.
He's got a point. Go
Why
on,
don't you go
sister.
fuck yourself and get a job?
I'm sorry, sister. Go ahead.
My people have rights.
Monster.com, Gene.
Yes. So I mean, it progressed. We've been talking on the home. He's very nice guy, very cute. So it happened. The deed happened.
Shocked. I'm shocked.
Oh my God.
You got laid?
Huh?
You got laid?
Oh, Gene, come on. I always do. But this one was special.
Okay, all right.
This one was special because I got his first and last name,
Oh.
and he stayed the night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
At your house?
Yeah. But you know what? I can't talk to him anymore.
Why? Oh, no.
He got what he wanted. He's just a
it got
typical
real
man.
It was crazy. It was like, it was monkey punching crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Again with the monkey. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Shut it, Ronnie Cooper.
Y'all are interrupting a good story. What happened?
But Gene,
Tell me what happened.
I'm gonna tell you. And you
Did he leave the bed like I did in Miss Texas?
No, it was close.
Ooh.
So we were spooning, and I hate that.
I know you don't like touchy feely.
I don't like touchy feely
because you don't have a heart, bitch.
I know. And it was really quiet. It was so quiet I could hear Maya walking by, my cat. It was that quiet. And then all of a sudden, when we're spooning, something warm is on my belly.
He farted on your belly?
Yes.
Oh. May I ask, did he fuck you or did you fuck him?
Well, Jane, my mom's listening.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Use your imagination.
Okay. Ooh, so a little bit of
Well,
you.
I'm gonna have to say if he's the one farting, then he did the.
Yeah.
Is that
Do the math. Yeah.
Was there glitter? Was there glitter on your chest when you got up, sister? Was there glitter on your? If you were laying
And you know what?
there,
I could have forgave that because it was kind of crazy.
Was it cute?
It was kind of crazy, but
Oh, jeez.
yes.
I couldn't light enough candles.
Oh, so it was
Did you start laughing?
It was making me sweat. No,
so you got the heat.
right
at you.
It was awful.
What did you say?
It's like he did it on purpose.
You know what?
This is how all his exits. It's like, he gets out of every relationship.
A good fart is funny.
Now it is not.
No,
a
And
God.
now-
Not at that time.
And he's using it as an icebreaker,
No.
literally. So, oh my God. Well, he was.
It's a deal breaker. Is what it
It's
is.
a deal breaker.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
it a deal
I
breaker?
can't. And I saw him yesterday at Charlie's, and I ran the other direction.
What, so now you call him Toots? What's up, Toots?
His name is Tootie.
I have a question.
Natalie.
Does he know you have this podcast?
Huh?
Does he know you have a podcast?
He don't listen.
Okay. I'm
He's
just wondering.
is he deaf?
No.
Okay.
No.
Ernesto, I'm right there with you though.
Because that'd be funny
I
if he was deaf, you know. I didn't know I farted. I'm sorry. He didn't know.
That was
Wow.
wrong. That's wrong. That was wrong.
I don't need you guys to validate me. I live my life every day wrong. I don't give a fuck.
Shitting in
Clearly.
boxes, I know.
I suck dick, okay? I'm going to heaven seeing the Lord to answer to him, okay?
Because
tell
that
me.
makes sense.
But I don't fart on people.
But that is a deal breaker.
Yeah. So
You
I
think
don't know.
so?
I don't know if I don't know.
So
I
you-
mean,
you
he was
think-
nice. He's nice. So I don't know if I should even. I don't know what to do.
Well, did you guys eat at the taco truck before you
Yeah,
went
well,
home?
no, and neither of us eat meat. And I have to tell you, the the other stuff that you do eat.
When did you
don't,
stop eating
don't
meat?
Don't. It's been a while.
You know what? It's awesome because my girlfriend right now, I don't know if she shits or farts, and we live together. So it's
Really?
Perfect. You have a perfect woman.
This is an awesome,
What?
awesome relationship.
How long have you guys been together?
No, what's that?
Don't trust it.
Don't trust
Yeah,
it.
because the day it happens, that's how it was for me.
I was married once. That shit was an eye opener. I'm telling you, something is afoot.
Strange things are afoot.
I
at the
think
Circle
I think
K.
I almost
Freaking
got
Shakespeare just came in the building. Something's afoot.
something.
If I could just give some advice to America, not to interrupt you, but this will help everybody, I feel like. Gay, straight, whatever. I have a CD player in my bathroom where you can play shit if you need audio assistance to cover anything up. Because I like to listen to it in the shower, but it has many
genius.
functions.
No, but you know what? I think it was. You don't know how, or you might know. I don't know your love life, but
I have no love life to know.
when you get abused back there,
Oh, this is where all straight guys just look, squirm.
he might have not have known. That's why I felt bad.
Yeah. It's not his fault.
He has no feelings back there. What you trying to say?
Well,
Yeah, I think
listen,
that's
you
what
worked it out.
He just served the nerves.
Who's working it out?
Sydney, now that you've been in Arizona, do you like chorizo?
No.
Because that guy has some
ruin
chorizo.
chorizo for us. I love that shit. Don't ruin
That
it for me.
Mexican sausage will fuck you up. It's gassy. Your shit makes a bitch fart.
Yeah.
That's your shit.
It
That's
was
your
cra-
shit.
and
You out of order now.
No,
You're
You out of
You're
order.
out of order.
God, it was so bad. Maya sniffing in the air, meowing.
Oh.
It was awful.
I think the real question is, you mentioned the monkey punching. Are you open to perfuming? Because that's what the kids are calling it.
Oh no, I'm not.
Fuck that shit.
Then you got to move on.
That's
You
young
got to
gay.
move on.
That's young gay shit.
The kids are not
What
alright.
is perfuming?
Don't.
I wouldn't.
It's when they sit on your face, isn't it?
It's when they don't use a cereal box.
Oh no, my God.
That's young gay shit. Young gays are into some weird shit. You know
Millie,
what? It's
Millie.
a cry for help, and
Is
that's
that
why
what
the
that is?
Lord Jesus has me here to help these bitches.
I don't think Jesus sent you here.
Oh yes, he did, Sydney. I am from the
He-
Lord.
he
This is the
sent you-
Did
Lord's
he tell you
word.
to shit on the box on the way out, or
He told me
That was the devil.
that was
the devil.
that was.
Satan was in ya.
But I got him out.
He was in ya.
But I got him out.
That was the devil.
And I feel sorry for that little cereal
Jesus
prize.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Oh, you didn't take out the prize before?
That's
Oh
that's
my
getting
God.
gross now.
Yeah.
Now it's getting gross?
That
Really?
means that Gene went in after it and cleaned that shit off just so he could play with it in bed.
Oh.
Whoa, what?
I don't. That is like Shakespeare went crazy.
We got 1 minute left.
Well, okay. Come
Right.
see me at the Comedy Spot next week. Bruce Jingles will be in town.
Ooh,
I love
Um,
Bruce Jingles.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The woman's show is going to be sold out tomorrow. So the Comedy Spot, Scottsdale's oldest place to see comedy, and where you can see Gene Moore. Thank you. I forgot
Yeah.
to tell you guys I featured for the first time, and I did okay.
Yeah, you
I was
did
at
tell
B
us
minus.
last week.
Yay!
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, but that is awesome. Happy for you. Hopefully you get a job. Maybe you can just jump in a truck off the street and you'll be fine. You can find me at the Comedy Spot August 11th, Sunday, Improv, doing it up. Yeah.
You can find the East Side Party. That's myself and Bobby Johnson, a.k.a. Mellow B. This Friday, we
What's
will
up?
be over at Prescott. And I'm sorry, up at Rocking Horse in Prescott. We'll be over at Toso's on Union Hills. And then we'll also be at Spurs on Sunday. And then don't forget to check out my man Ernesto out there with us not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday.
The following Saturday.
August 17th.
It's going to be out the Heezy.
Out at Marley's. We'll have Boomer Nichols out there, Ernesto.
Yep.
And he'll be farting
James
on you,
Harden.
I'm sure.
And I forget my schedule. Go to ErnieOrtiz.com to find out all of it. So thank you guys, everyone. Thank you, Sydney.
Thank you,
Thank
Chick
you.
Edwards.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Chick
Thank you.
Edwards.
Yay.
Check out Synopsis.
Bye.
Synopsis.
I'm retarded.
Canyons. Let me close.